All right. Thank you. All right. All right. We're going to do Leo. Here. Sorry about that. I couldn't get it to switch over. For the right video, the right live feed I was doing. I think I got it now. I think I do. Yep, I do. Okay. Alright, I hope you've checked out the astrology for this morning that I did for the day. And check out the previous ones as well. All these are going to be in the playlist for December of 2023. All my readings, I gotta let you know, all my readings are going to be done through in the playlist. They're going to be classified for the month and the year that they're in. That way you can just go to that month, that year, and you can look at them. Also, if you would, let me go ahead and go over. All right, the tarot. I do have the astrology chart for you guys that's up. I will say what I was talking about in astrology for you all. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Do as our good mod Jen 76 says. Everyone, please give a like, thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I will answer comments. You can share the links on the videos. Hit your notification bell so you won't miss a live feed or any posting or anything that's done up on the channel. I always make sure that notifications are sent out. And I want to thank you all for supporting. By sharing the videos and by commenting, you are supporting the video for the channel, whether you know or not. And subscribing, you're supporting it. There's everything. If you want to check anything out, go to the description area below. You'll see everything there. Private readings, donation links, even if it's just a $2 donation or a $1 donation, I don't care. You know, it's PayPal. You pick the amount you want to donate. All readings are done on a donation basis as well, and all you have to do is hit the link in the description area to get to make your choice of what reading, what all you're looking for. Like I said, all information is down in there. Like I said, you can comment. I need to stop saying that. Comment and supports the channel as well, and I try to answer all questions possible to answer. All right, and I hope it's sending out the notifications. Everybody that's subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you won't get the notification. That's a full warning right there. All right, so we're going to be doing Leo. So we'll go back to that astrology that I did this morning when I was talking about Venus and the moon. Venus being in detriment and the moon being in a fall. Again, I'll explain it again. This is dealing with your 4th house, okay? The sun and all is in your 5th house. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, your 5th house, which is usually the house you rule anyway. But it's Sagittarius. So it's in the house of affairs, love affairs, children, creativity, all those things that deal with that 5th house of romantic ideals, romantic attachments, even your self-expression, your confidence, your creativity, arts and drama, and also, you know, children, play and speculations, and pleasure. So It's about you and the actions you take in these areas. Uh, and I was talking about, with the where we started early this morning, what, 11:26. I'm going to go to the time on the dial for 12 noon where these mystical rectangles are at. And we're talking about is dealing with your 12th house, which we'll start with Venus being in your 4th house, home, family. Where Venus rules Taurus. Taurus is your 10th house, your house of a career, devotion, dedication into something here. But there's something with karma that's going on. Don't I'm going to say don't romanticize a job. When we get to where we love our job more than we do our home and our family, we got a problem when we start putting the career ahead of everything else. Okay. So we do have with the first thing that's showing up here, dealing with Aries energy. Like Cancer, this is about a choice here of an action. It's Mars energy, Mars being in your 5th house in conjunct with the sun, something about yourself, your personality, the self. Where do you see yourself in the world? Do I stay? Do I go? Because we got one here where there's history, where there's this stable, concrete foundation, solid foundation. Or do you go somewhere out here in the world? Are you looking out in the world at something here? Where do you find your place in the world? And we're talking about your 9th house. That's about your philosophy. That's about your religion. This is about your you're adapting to something here. Don't settle for things. I'm going to say that. Just don't settle for things. You do what you got to do to survive in certain situations. That I get. I understand. All right? But if you're just settling for something, that's wrong. If you're not really devoted in it, and you have that spiritual flame of what you aspire to, your aspirations, if it's not meeting your aspirations, or your plans, your goals, it's that spiritual dedication you have or devotion you have to a cause, a project, a person, even a belief in something here. You want that solid grounding, that foundation. Maybe it's about your career. I don't know. Your career is something here you feel like that you have value in. It's something worth something here. It can give you those things that you aspire to have, or it can meet your goals. It can meet your plans of what you aspire to. Don't just settle for things here. Ooh. You're making a choice here for darn sure. Didn't mean to turn this over, but it's there. You're choosing that one. The challenge is here. I swear, it's like, do I take up some sort of challenge here? Do I plant a seed somewhere else? Am I moving? Am I going to move closer to what I feel inspires me? Or I can really devote myself in something here? All right, let's see what I'm going to do. These. This is where you're deeply rooted in something here, something within you. I feel like it's the stability you want. As above, so below. Your south node. Please check out the astrology report that I did. Go to it, and then you can come back to this, and then you'll know where these places I was talking about is in your chart. I'll show you your chart real quick. Okay, you see it? Here it is. This is what I discussed about this morning, and I said you need to know. Go to your chart. Look where it is. Here it is. Leo in the first house, okay, where the sun was at the time of your birth. The sun is not where it's there. This is today at this time, okay? So you can compare it to your chart. Get your chart. Compare this to your chart, all right? So where your focus lies. What are you doing here? What action are you taking, okay? Use this. Come back to this after you've looked at the astrology for the day. We're going to do this every day. I'm going to do the astrology every day. Might not do the readings every day, but I'm doing the astrology. So you can come back to look at this and compare it to where it is, okay? All right, let's see what your energy is here. What your energy is, or what is the energy that is surrounding you. All right, let's see what's external from you. It could be having some influence here, and the projection outcome. Now, remember, outcomes are that. They're projected outcomes due to the overall energy of the reading, which I'm fixing to show you. But knowing something here and being aware of something where you can change this outcome. See, we can always change the outcome in our future by what choices we make, our free will, what we know we need to do, where we need to be aware of some things. Your overall energy is dealing here with the 10 of Cups. So there's something here about family. And if I know Leos, like I know Leos, I know they're devoted to family. We're looking at Mars and Pisces. And we don't have much longer before it gets around to Pisces. I mean, we're fixing to go into the winter, but there's something here that has to do with Mars and its aspects to Pisces. And right now, I'm not really seeing any aspects to Pisces other than with the Grand Trine, that there's something here that you got to do some work in. You got to be devoted to something here. Your devotion may be to your family. Plans, goals, or something here you're trying to reach for the family. Maybe the family's moving. I don't know. Maybe there's something with karma going on with the family. But it definitely has something with you looking out at the future here. Something that could be dealing with action you want to take or that you plan on taking. For the future. That maybe you may be very passionate about something, but you're being given an opportunity to face some challenge here. And how you address a challenge shows what you're like on the inside. Can you be very creative? Can you be very optimistic? Are you very optimistic about the future right now? Or are you not? Are you reviewing and reassessing the future? Maybe in your career. Maybe you want careers where there's somewhere of expansion and growth and security. Because that's, you want something fixed, something I get up every morning, I go to this job, I do my work, I come home and I dedicate myself to my family. But if you're in some kind of job where you might work today or you might work tomorrow, but it's not really secure, that can be a little trying, stressful. Let's see what's deeply rooted here. Oof. We got air and we got water. What are you trying to build here? What are you going to? What are you passionate about? Because now we've got this wands. I mean, it's like you're taking a leap at something here. You're going with the flow of something. You're being inspired by maybe some ideal, some thought. But make sure you have your plans and your ducks in a row before you just jump into something here. Maybe you're ready to face some sort of challenge here. Something you're maybe very passionate about. All right, let's see what's in as above, so below. God, you got wands like crazy here. Sun in Aries. We got Mars in Aries and the Sun in Aries. And that's exactly what is, going on here. I mean, there's trions from Sagittarius over there about your future. Some action that you're focused on taking here. I mean, we go from the 2 to the Ace to the Knight, now up to the 3. You got to make this decision of whatever it is, but you're looking beyond some boundary here. Maybe you're looking at something that would be somewhere better, some other place. I don't know. Maybe you're you're looking beyond something here. Red cloak, red cloak. But you got your back on something here that may be secured. Maybe it could be a trip. I don't know. Could be just a journey a life journey you're on. No, because ones are about life. It's the actions we take in our lives. Let's see what your South Node's dealing with. Oof. We got the Queen of Swords. That's Libra energy. This is water and air. She's often referred to as the one that sits on the throne. She's on a throne, justice, divorcee, protector, speaks the truth, but only accepts the truth. She's got her hand out. She's welcoming the truth. And that's, she wears the crown of the butterflies. Transformation. She's changed. Things that she's been through has changed her. But she's a strong protector, strong guardian, pure in her ideals and her heart and her emotions. But she also can take that sword and she can turn it into a flame. Very harsh, can be very harsh. very passionate in what her ideals are or her beliefs are. And she believes in justice and fairness. In the future here, what you have is you have Mercury, Sagittarius. So Mercury's going to return to Sagittarius. And there's something here with the 8th house of Pisces. So something's coming very fast, rapidly, usually within days when we're talking about this. So whatever's going on here, there's something that's going to happen in days. It's very quick. Direction. Who's thinking about upping and moving? Or either this could even be, I mean, we're seeing, again, Mercury's fixing to go retrograde, and it's in your 6th house right now. And this could be something about work. But something's coming very rapidly toward you, but it's doing something here when this comes, and it's when it happens and it's back into Sagittarius, you're going to rethink something here. So don't be so quick to jump into something here without thinking about it first, and thinking about it really and being honest with yourself about it. Because something may have to change. This is dealing with communication as well, and it has to do with the past. And I did talk about that in today's astrology. That when this moves back in, when Mercury moves back in to Sagittarius, it's going to be about the nodes, these 2 nodes. That you need to think about something here before you act rash. Know where you feel secure. Don't be just tempted by something here in a challenge. You better make sure you got your plans going right. What is the energy that's either your energy or with the energy that's around you? Ooh, chaos. What is with all these wands? This is Leo. This is you. So this is your energy, but you're surrounded by something here of chaos, of what to do. Decision to make. There's some uncertainty here. But, if you're married, it's between the 2 that has to make the decision. And I would make darn sure Saturn is in that Pisces in your 8th house is something of a chaos between maybe something that has to be done. But it's something here. If you're looking at something here, and you were sold an illusion by something here, of something being better somewhere else, Believe you me, if you're going through any kind of drama right now in a relationship, don't think that it could be better on that other side, because you're going to end up looking back at the past, especially when Mercury goes back into Sagittarius and it's dealing with those nodes. And Mercury at that time, oh, hold on a minute. Yep. Mercury will be in its detriment during the retrograde, that when it moves back into Sagittarius. Now, what I mean by being in its detriment, meaning that Mercury is in opposition to the house that it rules, which, as you can see, show you real quick. When Mercury returns back into here and the sun is moving toward Capricorn, it's going to move in front of that sun. And something here that is going to be, about your personality. Something's got to change. There's a change here. But with Mercury being over here in Sagittarius and retrograde, it's in a detriment, but it's in opposition to the house that it rules, which is about friends, which is about co-workers possibly, or groups you're in. And it's going to affect something to that opposition, meaning it's going to be, when a planet goes detriment, it's going to be weak. Your choices may not be as strong, or you may not be as sure of those choices you're making or actions that you want to take. Also, it could be negative thoughts because of uncertainty. You just don't want to go along with something just to be going along with it. Because when it comes back in, it's going to be in this area that has to deal with Saturn. And what it has to deal with is the action, working within rules and regulations and limitations. You just can't just go do what you want to do. There's a limit to what you can do, or there's rules that you have to go through. Governing laws. And there could be some chaos that goes on here over this. So I'm showing you about what Mercury is within its detriment, and it's going, when it comes back in, it's going to be weak, repressed. You could be repressing something that you planned, or something that, or a cause or a project. Maybe you're thinking, I got to put something off, and I'm not quite sure about it. I don't know why I feel like there's something here that could be something of some sort of project that you may be working on, a family project, um, or a plan. There's a fear here. We're talking about the moon, and we're talking about with this is Pisces energy. Um, there's some sort of messaging communication here, or there's an offer being made. This is all Earth. Are you planning on buying some property somewhere? Um, But there is this with a fear here. Somebody's not sure about going down this path. There's some uncertainty here. Somebody's, somebody's afraid that if they're being because usually when we're talking about the moon, we're talking about Cancer. We're talking about the home. Somebody here is not really sure they want to do something here. And it has to do with maybe something that was discussed about 2 weeks ago. Maybe a little longer, 3 weeks ago. And this could all been about now that something is coming up. You want, you're uncertain if this is going to be reality. Because there's so much going on right now, chaos going on, that it's not, whatever here looked like it was going to be so simple and easy, it's not. There's some kind of dispute going on here. You're not happy with something here. Because there's restrictions, there's limitations. There's rules in the game, that you're playing here, or in the drama, or in the affair of something here. There's a limit. I don't still feel like there's a whole lot of trust here either. In something. Oh, your outcome is Virgo energy, Hermit, internalizing. And this has to do with your 6th house. This has to do with Pluto. Something here has been going through or you've been going through some sort of transformation over the last 7 years. You've been changing, or something here in your life has changed over the last 7 years. And you don't know what. See, the Hermit is introverted. They don't. Virgo is Virgo energy, and it's a major arcana. So it's like the Hermit searches for the purpose. It searches for that star, that destiny, that place of where nurturing is, calmness, a direction, a guidance. They look for the star card. They take the time looking at it. They don't make rash decisions here or on something. They're very slow because they got to have all the pieces in place. They have to have the plan down pat, know the direction they're going. They just don't react. I don't know if some of you might have Virgo in your chart. Some of you may be associating with a Virgo. We got strong water here, Cancer. And then we have the Hangman, which deals with Neptune energy, which to me is often the unworthiness of someone. Somebody's holding back something here. until they have. This is something where somebody's denying something. There also can also be, I wouldn't. They've betrayed someone they deeply cared for, or they betrayed their family. There's a betrayal here. Somebody's denying something, which is usually a lie. Any way you look at it, if there is a denial here, that somebody's, like somebody saying, they're not coming up, they're not being upfront about something, they're not telling the truth about something here, and they're dealing with something internal. They've denied something at least 3 times. Think about it. And so they're not worthy, or they feel unworthy. Somebody here is I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and let me clarify these major arcana. First thing, I like to also kind of clarify the court cards as well, because I mean the other cards kind of speak for themselves in their actions here. But I don't know what could be on this person's mind, or what they're, what they're thinking, or what they're feeling. I don't know what this this action may be. And I certainly don't know what the plan is of the divine. There's a purpose here. I do know that. Let's see what this Knight of Wands. I mean, it's driven by air, and it's driven by, it's ignited. It's a ignited passion here. Again, I would say, everyone, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share the link to the video to your friends, family, whatever. Hit the notification button, the bell, so you don't miss a live. Thank you for your support, for supporting the channel in any way you can. Like I said, you do that by subscribing. You do that by commenting as well. We need to get a discussion going in the comments. I'm open to any ideas, thoughts. All right. We know that this person now has to deal with the future. Somebody's looking out at the future here, but they're also looking at where they've been. It's a compass. It's something being illuminated here. Their path being illuminated, their direction, their course of action. And where that compass points to is right up here. So somebody's uncertain they're looking, you can see that they're looking back across this golden place, or they thought would be golden, but now there's what? Drama. There's rules, there's regulations, there's restrictions. This person can't do this or can't do that. They're governed by other people. When they had a solid foundation here. But whatever they did, they're not so sure now. Because you know the old saying about the grass, a lot of people think the grass is greener on the other side. Does that look green to you? Nope. Does that look green to you? Nope. But this sure does look green. So I don't know what they're thinking, but they're just I don't know if they're just going with the flow of what other people are saying or doing. That's a terrible thing to do. Just to get along. I mean, this tells me there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's no growth. It's dark. It's this person, whatever this energy is here, it's that was supposed to be for this. I'm sorry. I got the wrong one here. See, it's pointing, like I said, it's still pointing north. Who thought something was greener on the other side? Oh, shoot. Dang. Where did my card go? There it is. Sorry about that. All right. This goes to the queen over there, Queen of Swords. Somebody thinks there's opportunity somewhere. We do have the Ace of Wands, but it's a challenged position. And for this queen here, we have somebody moving, or somebody moved, or somebody is trying to overcome something here. You know, that mountain. If I can't go around it, then I'll go over it. Whatever the challenge is here, but that's not the way it works, because you got the Ten of Swords. So there's something of an ending. Somebody here wants an ending. They want to move forward. They want to move on, whatever this is, but it's this. How can they be inspired or some way here to do something in the world that they want to do? They got plans. They want to go forward on these plans. But in order to do so, there's some kind of drama, chaos, conflict, rules, regulations, something here that's going on that this queen is not ending something. It's not ended. I mean, it's even sitting here, you know, open hand, discussing something, what they feel. And if it keeps going on, I'm going to tell you, this right here is going to turn into a flame. Because this, I'm telling you, with this type of person here, it's like, nah. It's going to get heated. What is this with this moon? This Pisces energy. See, the Sun. The Ace of Pentacles. Some kind of offer. Again, like I said, We got 2 here. We got this 1. Somebody's going to take that 1 and they're going to, I'm telling you, what is this page? What is this offer? What may be good in somebody's eyes may not be good in somebody else's eyes. But, and this is all earth. Somebody's got a plan here. And they're ready. They're very passionate about this plan. They want to get busy. They want to see things grow. Somebody's offering some kind of commitment. Again, the Ace of Wands goes back to the challenge. The Ace of Pentacles, what the offer is of a commitment here, that has to do something here. A ring, a devotion, a commitment. What is this with the Hermit? Now, the Hermit's sitting up here like, I don't know. The Hermit's internalizing something here. They don't make rash. See, they still got the staff. They've got a purpose in life. They've got something here that generational. Look at there. Hermit finds a star. Wow. 6 of Cups. Something from the past. We got the Tower here, which is something about institutes. 6 of Swords, meaning somebody wants to move forward. We got the King of Swords. Lilies are all about healing. Something here. Healing. Healing something here that could be unhealthy. And in your case, I'm looking at your 9th house. There's some kind of spiritual healing, devotion, something, philosophy, something. When I look at Chiron sitting there with the North Node, somebody's reassessing something of the past toward the future. Something more healthy, something more secure, something that's good for the future. Because right now, I'm a little worried about somebody being in some sort of illusion about something. So I would be real careful about what choices or decisions I make right now, because you could just be going into something here that's not very wise. But this Hermit, I'm really glad to see with the outcome here that the Hermit has found the star. And it does have a purpose. It does have a direction. I don't know if you've got Virgo in your chart, or if you've got someone, you're dealing with a Virgo or something like this, but this person definitely is moving slowly. They're not going to jump onto something so quick. And believe you me, they're more than likely, they're seeing something here in the astrological chart and the stars. When is the best time for this? When is the best time for that? They're being guided by the spirit. Divine language. They're just not going to go jump into something. You could, I mean, this could even, I'm kind of looking here too, it's just came to my head, something about a Virgo that may have a Leo ascending. That means they have the courage to really get out there and do what they want to do, to fulfill their destiny. They just internalize it. They don't share it. I mean, it's like a straight up shot right here. Somebody's going to be taking some action here in the future. And they know just when to take the action, when to make their move. All right, let's see what spiritual message there is here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got two coming out here. Higher power. What did I say? Somebody here is being guided by the divine. That's star. And we got regeneration. After some going through some sort of transformation, there's a regeneration, a rebirthing. You know, like if a volcano came about and afterwards, and all the ash, it creates the soil and makes it fertile. And there's new growth that comes there from it. But then this would tell me that the higher power is regenerating something here. For years to come. At the bottom of I don't know what that was. At the bottom of the deck here, we got time to go. You can see she's running. She knows when what I just get through saying. Somebody knows the right timing to move, to make this move, and she's running. She's running for that door. She knows when it's time to move on, because there's going to be a change in the wind, and she's going to know it. And I'm just saying she because, and look at there, to the sea. Somebody here is really being guided by the divine. You see the divine there? Overlooking this person? The higher power? Somebody's determined to move forward on something. They're not just going with the flow, and they're going to do it by the book. And they'll know when the timing is right, because they're looking to the divine, the message from the divine. When is the right time? Somebody here is so spiritually connected. It's almost scary. And they got the courage. I mean, look at that. They're all suited up. When I used to say about putting the armor of God on, that's what they doing. And they know exactly when to move to take the action they need to take. All right, let's see what's for the new moon and the full moon here. All right, for the new moon, Gratitude. Somebody's showing gratitude. Last quarter moon, which, the last quarter of the moon, when, hmm, somebody was giving gratitude. Somebody's going to be giving gratitude at the last quarter of the moon. This would be after the full moon. Somebody's changed. I mean, they've really, really changed. And they're very thankful for the change. Wow. What is it with this full moon? It's the egg moon. It's about trust. They're trusting in the divine. That's what they're doing. They'll know when the perfect timing is. At the bottom of the deck, we got the hunter's moon, abundance. And after this, we have something about the dark moon, the void. Right now is the void. It's resting under the stars. Mm. And right now, I would say the moon, I'm going to tell you, the moon is in the void of course, meaning that nothing can come against them at this time. Even though the moon is in a fall, even though Venus is in a detriment, nothing, whatever it is, it cannot come against. Whatever, somebody here who's following something, their destiny, their plans, their devotion. Let's see what the message is for healing for Leo. What is the healing message for Leo? All right, let's see. What is the healing message? This is in your ninth house, your house of faith, house of destiny, house of philosophy, house of religion, for the future. Foster patience. Foster patience. I've never gotten this card before. Somebody's being patient. Devote yourself to discovering the highest truth. Somebody here is doing that for sure. And they're fostering the patience. Be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. Boy, if that ain't saying something. All right, let's see what magic has been created here. For Leo. This can also be some kind of soul connection that you have with someone. Also could be like a DNA connection. Haha, love that. Wow. We got on target here. What's being manifested is on target. Someone just got to be patient here. Follow your ideal life path. Wow. Time to shine. Creates the energetic resonance for a golden opportunity. Wow. All right, let's see what doors the divine is opening up or knocking on. You know, he always says, Christ always tells us, knocking, the door shall be open. Ask and thou shalt receive. Like he says, I am the truth, I am the light, and I am the way. All right, let's see what divine door is being opened. Oh. Oh, man. I like this. A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. I love that. That's a motto to live by in my book. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, Divine Guardian. I told you, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. I'm telling you, somebody here is following astrology. They know by their communications with the divine of the messages that are in the stars. It's not that a lot of people will say, oh, astrology is evil, it's this, it's that. No, it's a language. It's a language between us and the Creator. And He tells us in His Word, and the truth is, watch for the signs of my coming. Knock. There's always the truth in His Word. Just as the Magi's watched the stars because they knew the Star of Bethlehem, that was where it was going to be and where they would find the newborn king. Yeah, they came about, I think, a year to 2 years. It took them to make that travel, that distance. But they found where the king was. But they didn't find him right away. They found him a year or two after his birth. Because remember, by the time they had talked to King Herod knew that a child had been born. He was the king of the Jews. And what did Herod want done? He sent his soldiers out to kill any child 2 and under. Now, why would he want to kill children if the king had just been born, right? They would only go kill all the newborns. So why was he saying kill the children 2 and under? Because he knew the Magi came, and they came from a far distant place. So go to Bethlehem and kill all children that are 2 and under. And then what happened was Joseph got a message from the angel that said, leave this place now, after the Magi had showed up. But the Magi had told them that they had spoken with Herod. So leave now. Now is your time to leave. And remember, the Magi in the truth in the scripture, it says they did not return to King Herod. No, they left. They went around. They weren't going to go back to him. They knew what his plan was. All right, let's see. Let's see what the astrological dice has for a feminine Leo. Oh, caught that one. There's some chaos going on here. All right, what we got was we got the planet. What did I say? Saturn. Saturn. Drama, chaos, rules, regulations. And the sign we have is Aquarius. I'll show it to you. See? Saturn. Then what do we have? We have Aquarius. Saturn rules Aquarius, but it also rules Capricorn. And we've got your 5th house, which is where the sun is at. That's usually where you fall in the astrological chart, is the 5th house. The sun rules over the 5th house. So it's love affairs. It's actions. It's about the self. And that sun being in a triumph with the ascending. And I don't know what your ascending is, but it's also, the ascending is in conjunction with Chiron. So something of that house of faith and destiny and religion and philosophy and learning and education and publishing and all this. But right now, I would say more of it's about faith. Trusting in the faith and devotion, divine energy for the future. Better check yourself, because something here is going to change. And I'm looking, I'm not believing this. I'm looking at this. It says card number 23, and I said something about what was it I said earlier about somebody's a DNA or a heritage, a soul connection, but it's going to change, and showing gratitude for the change. At that last quarter of the moon. Now this could very well be before the new moon here. Somebody's been changing. All right, we've got Mars for the masculine energy. Kind of fits the picture, doesn't it? A masculine Leo. We've got Aries, which I've been talking about a lot with Aries here. We've got Aries here. We got Aries here. Fire energy here. the sun, Pisces, Earth, there. So we've got something here about this direction or this decision that's got to be made. And we've got something about the 7th house here. So we're showing Aries here, which Aries is all on here. And we're also talking about the 7th house. And your 7th house is Aquarius. And we do have Aquarius here as well. Because I did say something about moving on. Saturn rules Aquarius, but it's dealing with Leo. Following the rules, following the restrictions. Something's going to change in your 7th house, Leo. That's your house of partnerships and relationships, your marriages. It's focusing mostly with the masculine energy here. And we got the feminine energy looking toward the masculine energy. I got the feeling that the feminine energy is telling the masculine energy in the marriage or in the partnership or relationship, something has to change here. Okay, that's what I got for you, Leos. Like I said, go check out the astrology. You can take a screenshot of this or whatever and look at it or go back and forth. And where your first house is at. And like I said, I was talking earlier in the astrology, and you'll know about where I was talking about those particular planets. And now you'll know what houses they are for you. Okay? And we'll do this, not on a daily basis, but maybe if I'm doing the astrology on a daily basis, because this is for December. I can do maybe a quick summation or a summation for the day with a lot less cards and what's going on. Okay? So, y'all take care, and I hope you've enjoyed this. And like I said, please, everyone, please give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe, comment below. I will answer the comments. Questions you may have, let's get a discussion going here. Share the link of the video as well. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any live feeds or any postings or something I may pre-record and put up. But I thank you for all your support and in supporting the channel. You can go into the description area. There's a lot of information there as well. And you can learn a little bit about me as well if you don't know me. And also, if you just want to donate, $1, $2, whatever, there's a link there just to give a free donation. If you're looking at readings, there's a list there that you can donate for those type of readings. Okay? So, with that being said, I thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye for now. Y'all take care.